Aman? Zoe? Rishiketu?
But then the horizon, the gamusa is actually that thing which Chandan it has we come tomorrow. So this is local.
Due to traffic jam, eh?
Yeah, due to traffic jam.
Deputy CM is.
Yeah.
No, sir. No, sir.
I normally like the one which tomorrow it is. But you keep this.
Tomorrow we'll ensure that we come to you.
Then only. It's okay.
That's okay.
Any help? First one. How's it?
Yeah, health loans like we thought of. Yeah, I don't think
My MLA.
so. Please. Sorry, I missed you. Yeah, we actually.
What about education? Is there something with skill building where like
Yeah,
somebody
skill
studying
building is there.
hotel management?
Photograph can
Come below.
Yeah.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
Space and facilities available in Khorang. Coming to the point of to give our people loan to conduct their business, be it to run.
by us. Why can't we have another segment of loan? Why? Why can't we have another segment of loan where the borrowers, the person who's going to take loan, is ready to pay the interest on his own, but the amount will be little higher amount, and TTAADC is only going to certify them, yes, they are also eligible to take the loan.
But the most important aspect is that what we need is hand-holding. The indigenous person who has a lot of potential.
That's what we have been doing. We have 200 Northeast Small Finance Bank. We have 214 branch offices across 8 northeastern states. We have 7.5 lakh customers as of now. All loans are sort of interest earning loans only, except in the government of Meghalaya, where the government has taken a special sort of a undertaking that the interest will be borne by the government. For that, they have a specific account where the interest portion is kept permanently, where every sort of 3 months we can debit against the sort of the interest accrued in the loan account. So that's a special scheme. So here also the honorable sort of a thing, local council can think it this way, that instead of making all loans interest free, you can always fix a limit, say from 50,000 to 5 lakh. From 50,000 to 5 lakh for the small livelihood generation activities where people don't get loans regularly from say established banks. There you have a tie-up, you utilize our services and you give the interest free. But for say somebody buys a commercial vehicle, say a truck, the person can definitely pay the interest from his earnings. So those loans can be sort of kept from the boundary of these sort of.
That's
a business venture or self-help groups, a venture which can sustain. Appreciated that your institution has agreed to ease the process and boardrooms. Hence, I am very happy for someone who is staying in Kanchanpur, someone who is staying in Korbuk, someone who is staying in Sabroom or Julaibari, someone who is staying in Ramchandraghat, someone who is staying in Punnakoti or Raima Valley, it becomes extremely difficult for them to come to Khumulu. Hence, these loan melas where we will be giving people a chance to take facilities with 0% interest, because the interest will be borne by the ADC, will actually go a long way in improving the economic standards of the Tripura people who have suffered for very long in the autonomous district council areas. I thank you once again and I welcome you, and I hope that today's meeting will not only be productive, but let me assure you that from time to time we will try to scale up our area of work and also scale up the amount of beneficiaries who can benefit. A point to be noted is that I know that you also have a student scheme where students or where qualified people who are into skill building
So we have to exchange it now. Thank you.
about this scheme across billboards and boardings across with us to hold loan melas in every zone from now after the commencement of the MOU.
Day of August 2022 at TTAADC headquarters, Khumulung, Tripura. Between Tripura Tribal Areas Autonomous District Council, represented by the Chief Executive Officer, and Autonomous District Council, representing Tripura dominates areas of Tripura, India, having its address in Khumulung, Tripura, India, hereinafter referred to as the first party, and the Northeast Small Finance Bank Limited is the fully owned subsidiary of RGBN Northeast Microfinance Limited, a small finance bank having its head office at first and third floor, Fortune Central, Basistapur, Bailand, Beltala, Guwahati, Assam, to be represented by Managing Director, hereinafter referred to as second party. The number one point is, whereas the loan arrangements for the enterprises under the Tripura Tribal Areas Autonomous District Council are hereby tied up with second party on the following terms and conditions: selection of beneficiaries and sanction of loans. For the purpose of this MOU, beneficiaries will include the following segments. Number one, eligible small and medium enterprises, agricultural term loans, piggery loans, dakari, poultry, poultry loans, including local breed of chicken, cattle fishery loans, housing loans, personal loans, small commercial vehicle loans, goods and passenger carrying, small commercial vehicles for livelihood generation, skill development loans for job-oriented courses and tourism homestays. Selection of beneficiaries will be done by the first party, that is Tripura Tribal Areas Autonomous District Council Authority, and sent to the second party to complete the formalities in respect of the selected beneficiaries for sanction. and release of loans to the beneficiaries based on criteria agreed to by both the parties. And today there are some terms and conditions. I am not going to read out all the terms and conditions. After signing this TTAADC, to Killa, that is Rayabari, Gomati Zone, Bir Chandramanu, South Zone, 4, Shikaribari, Dhalai Zone, Tulasikhar, Kwai Zone, Kanchanpur, North Zone, Raskandi, Unapati Zone, Takarjala, Sipahijala Zone. And TTAADC will make available suitable accommodation approximately 1000 square feet within the TTAADC areas in the above zone for Northeast Small Finance Bank to set up full-fledged branches. Northeast Small Finance Bank will also do publicity and marketing campaigns like putting up hoardings and flags, banners across the TTAADC zone headquarters, displaying the loans given in collaboration with TTAADC. Jointly do the loan melas and financial literacy campaigns with TTAADC across TTAADC areas. TTAADC will also open their SB account of both TTAADC headquarters and zonal offices with Northeast Small Finance Bank. These are the basic and important points that I wanted to flag.
Yes, electric
Plumbing.
plumbing.
This suggestion which came out from her center, beautiful. Till 5 lakhs it can be interesting. And above that, it is a big thing.
So I solved your problem with that.
No, definitely. Not only problem, you have given new solution.
Our seal again will come tomorrow only. It's on the
Chandan has missed his flight. He is there available. I know he is on that. KRDT and
yes.
Journal sign.
Sign this.
Even if the client wants to pay interest, the hassles will not. So we want to say that we'll recommend you only for